Anthony and Clark Hill. This is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burke's on the sideline as well. We'll see Oklahoma City and New York. You look at the Knicks. They hold a one-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road.
What it's all about.
I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see.
Playing to that final buzzer goal.
Get here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
And so off the tip, it's New York. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. And Stevenson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And it's Freak missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. The pass to Porzingis. A shot. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Westbrook passes to Cauley-Stein. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Shot no good. And New York the other way now. Big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
Shots good by Durant.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
Here's Freak. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense. He's got the A game rolling tonight.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. Shot clock at 5. Durant dishes to Cauley-Stein. And here's Stevenson for 3. Count the bucket.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Durant drawing the double team. The kick out to Westbrook. It's rebounded by New York. Freak with it. He's got 10. Shots good. Freak's got 12 in the game.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. And it's 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass.
Oh, he's just angry from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. The Knicks leading by 3. Now, Freak. 14 points for him. Good. Freak's got 16.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And stolen by Cauley-Stein. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Sanders with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Feeds it to Freak. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
And Westbrook throws it down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak, number 1. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
You know, you never know who will step up in the postseason and who might shut down or wilt under the pressure. But these two guys have put their teams on their backs, and they intend to win no matter what it takes.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. We see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
To the inside. And again it will drop. Another make there from Freak. Freak's got 23.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ibaka's got his first basket of the night.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Stevenson with it, now guarded by Aflalo. Stevenson drives in, and it's blocked. Inside. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
There's the double team with Westbrook. Here's Sanders.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 6.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Cauley-Stein. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Cauley-Stein's got his first 2 points. From the line, nice spin off the left rim and in. A different look for New York. For Aaron Aflalo. Then for the Thunder, Johnson, he's checked in for Ibaka. Waiters comes in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant missing. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Freak, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And stolen by Freak. There's the lob to the hoop, and the jam by Derek Williams.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense and... Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Thunder trailing by 20. Knocks it loose, and stolen by Freak for the finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Windmill that baby home. That's how to throw it down with the flourish, guys.
And he does it on the reverse just for... That was incredible.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Boozer, he's checked in for Larry Sanders. 1:37 left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Henderson. And that's now 37 points for Freak. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And stolen by Freak. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy. And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Shape up. Shape up.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Knocked away. And stolen by Freak. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
New York's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Freak. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got 43 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, the top man is going for the jugular.
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus.
Just get into the basket more, being able to finish.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Knicks, Freak, he's in at point guard. Williams is out there with Anthony. Then there's Carlos Boozer. And it's Henderson in at the shooting guard. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was just a man on a mission. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Larry Sanders is checked in for New York. Hill comes in for Williams. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fourth, Freak.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Johnson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. It's stolen by Johnson.